Yo, 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 it's that time to go live. I'm running mad, crazy, stupid late again because I had a very busy day at my household. Had a lot of things going on. Post waves are out. You can check your dashboard. All the post waves are out. All right, unfortunately, this is going to have to be a very quick video, but Lord willing, I don't have anything going on tomorrow that I know about yet, so I'm going to try to do a pre-market post-wave report tomorrow, and perhaps we can have some fun and cover things we don't have time to cover tonight. There's a lot going on that's happening in the world. A lot of people have been DMing me and sending me messages and showing me articles and stuff. It's a lot. I don't have time to get into it tonight. I only have time to do a handful of charts, so let's just jump right into it. And Lord willing, we'll cover all that good stuff tomorrow morning. All right. Okay. So first things first, here is Bitcoin. I see you, Jason. Congratulations, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. All right. Hey, what up? got our family from down under. Okay. So real quick, this is Bitcoin. Okay. Now, for the purposes of these videos, when we say Bitcoin, I'm talking about the Bitcoin futures. When I say Ethereum, I'm talking about the Ethereum futures. There is a very good reason why I do that. And that's because the futures will dictate pretty much what happens in the cash market. All right. So this first chart of the Bitcoin futures, as you can see here, the market is getting mighty low, still hitting weekly lows every day. We've already taken out the January and the February bearish pointers, already been taken out, all right? So now the next thing on the chopping block, you got to go all the way back here to these old supports down here at the 29,000 level, all right? That's kind of where the market wants to go now. It wants to deal with that. Now, I'm going to blow this up because this is going back to July of last year. All right, so let's blow this up a little bit. And we'll go back and travel to July. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we hit 29,435. Now, the good news is on this one that that's not a bearish pointer. That's just a support low point, okay? And it's based off of these two double bottom bars right here on September the 11th. I'm sorry, September the 21st and September the 22nd of 2021, respectively. And that's all it is, okay? It's just a weird kind of thing that's happening, okay? So we gotta deal with it. So we're looking at this here, and we've already taken this out in the Bitcoin. These were the, you know, the 40,000 point. Then you go back further, and then you get here to July 21st of 2021 to 29,435. And then this is the one that keeps coming up in conversation, and that's this bearish pointer here on July 22nd, 2021, 32,480. All right, so those were those low points that we was all talking about. You got down to 28,800. Okay, so you can make an argument that that's kind of where this market's gunning because we hit 28,110. All right, so the market, you can say, successfully has tested that low, and technically speaking, can probably go ahead now and start to stage some sort of a rally or comeback. Right? It's possible. I'm not going to say it's probable just yet, but it is possible. All right, just something to think about. All right, yeah, I got you covered, Loco. I know you're pressed for time even more so than me because your market is wide open right now, and you need to know what's going on, right? All right, so here's MXC, that MGC Pharmaceuticals. Make sure I'm picking up the right one. Yep, ASX. Here we go. All right, let's see here. Yeah, the new lows are no joke, man. New lows are no joke. Okay, so in MGC Pharmaceuticals, yeah, you're operating under the auspices of the rally alert from May 10th. You got that initial upside production. Now it's kind of like just flattening out a bit, but you do have the bullish thing on your side. The only thing is the momentum has dropped off base of these last 24 hours. Your momentum seems to have dropped off a bit. It could lock back in. I mean, you got the bottom of the Kumo cloud right here, so that's going to be your overhead resistance zone. All right. As the market tries to decide what it wants to do. You have a long-term base going on here in this daily chart. So I don't see why you can't at some point start to get the rally going. On the weekly chart, it is a really tight, smooth, flat. And you got this double, you could call this a double bottom, So I think the market is starting to build that the case for a rally on this one. All right. Excuse me. All right, the next one you want to see is Pfizer. Okay. All right. All right. So let's see Pfizer. What is that? What is it? PF something? I can't think. I'll pull it up by name because I can't think right now. Let's see here. PFI. Okay, PFI. Here we go. Here's your Pfizer. PFE. Okay. All right. Here's your Pfizer. All right. So as you can see here, it has been in a bear market, right? And it's trying to do a retracement. So you had that happen right here, right? On April the 25th, you got that initial upside production before the market backed itself on up and then just started drifting sideways with a slightly higher bias, putting in a new weekly high, getting close to the bottom of the Kumo cloud. Your bullishness is starting to extend out a little bit. So I say that you have a case here that the market eventually is going to try to push its way inside the cloud. Your momentum has come off a bit here, but I think the case can still be made. And you did put in a bullish pointer today too. So I think this one's going to continue to try to build that case. And you got the longer term bullish pointer back here from April the 11th. So I think right now this market is trying to base out and give the upside a chance. It wants to give peace a chance. All right. And your last one is VMY. Okay, I got you. I know your markets are open and you want to know what to do. So let's see here. All right, VMY. Oh, now also let me know, Mick and Loco, anything you want me to add to the ASX, just shoot me over a notification in the trading room. You can do it in the Slack room, or you can do it in the what's that? The Discord. That's fine too. All right, so this one here, as you can see, has been in a bear market. Looks like the market's trying to put in a support bottom, or at least a temporary one. So there is a case being made here that this market could, I say could, it's looking like it could try to get ugly here. All right, I'm just saying, it's looking like you've corrected, right? You had this nice little run up here, and then you corrected, right? But now the correction has now caused technical damage on the chart, and now it's ready to turn into a bear market. You flipped from still a bullish bias to now a bearish bias, a bearish market. So sorry to be the bearer of bad news on that one. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. All right. Next chart is the Ethereum Futures. And then we got to speed through this real quick because I got to run. All right. Same thing on this Ethereum. It's looking like it's getting ready to get down. All right. Wants to get down. You can see here the more bullish, correction has now turned into a bear market officially. We crossed over to bear territory. Down she goes. All right. And if you look over here at the Bitcoin, it's already red. It's been red. All right. Okay, next up here is Theta. Let's get the coins out the way. Bear market here too, but it puts in a bullish pointer on the day, which is very interesting. Very interesting. But this one's under a lot of selling pressure. It's extending out in the momentum in this one, so no end in sight there. And yeah, we're still using Slack, Loco. We're still using Slack and Discord. We're still using both. Even if we start to lean more heavily in Discord, or we're always going to maintain them both for now anyway, so don't worry about it. Okay, let's see. Okay, XRP Ripple. Here's this one. All right, this is bearish too. You were in a bullish market with some correction. It was in a pullback status. But instead of building a support to relock back in the bullish case, this thing is now turned into an official bear market. Here you go. Here's your little koala bear who wants to grow up to become a grizzly bear. Extending selling pressure. So you're locked in on this one to the downside, unfortunately for the bulls. All right, now we're going to take a look at gold. Gold has a grizzly bear now, and it relocked back in to the downside. So this one is still smoking down. I think we're going to go into the low 1700 handle. May even dip below that. All right, here's your crude oil. Crude oil is being volatile and whipsawing people to death, chopping them up. I have sidestepped the market just briefly because I've been so busy doing other things, but I'm ready to start getting back into it. We got a primary rally alert now on the table. As you can see, the bearishness has been, still, doing its thing here, and it's now officially crossed over to it. But we still got this primary rally alert going into tomorrow, though. So we'll see if this market is really going to turn and go full bear, or has something happened to make this thing go up? The bear is still there. The selling is still there. Even in this rally, the selling is still there. And you now have the crossover. So can the bulls wrestle control back and get this thing going? They defended the support today. That's why we're getting this primary rally alert. Looks like the corrective pullback test of support held, and this thing wants to rally now. So we'll see what happens. All right, next up, we got silver. Here's your silver futures. All right, you got the grizzly bear right there. And this one, too, now has a primary rally alert going into tonight into tomorrow's trading. We'll see what happens. I think that you've crossed over to the red zone. Your correction in the bull market has become a straight-up bear market now. So I think it's official tissue. Some of these markets are about to fall off the cliff. We'll see. With the war rages on. SPY, I was asked to include SPY in our nightly analysis, so I've done so. This was a request from the trading room. You can see here since the primary crash alert on March 30th, this one is giving you nothing but downside production on your short. And the bears are locked in, extending selling pressure. This thing has a lot lower that it can fall. All right, next up we have bonds. The ticker is TLT. TLT is trying to stage a rally now, wants to put in a low. Bottom of the Kumo cloud is in play. All right, so extending that out. But the sellers are just not going away, though. Every little day we get a little teeny rally, the sellers are coming in and doing their thing too, so they don't believe the hype. So we'll see what happens here, but it's a fight. Will they win fighting the Fed? I don't know. All right, here's ADA Cardano. It's locked and loaded with a bullish pointer in the day, but I don't think that's going to help at all. Next up is Litecoin. Here's your Litecoin in your bear market. Same thing, bullish pointer in this one, almost to the identical to the tick. And I think the bear scenario there was still alive and well. I don't know. Did I show you XRP Ripple? Same thing. Same bar too. Very interesting how these markets are moving together like this. All right. And that's it. All right. We made it through. Okay. I got to run. Lord willing, we'll do a pre-market PulseWave report tomorrow. We can get into a lot more things, talk about some things that's happening in these markets. Also, it is getting close. I think tomorrow we might actually be ready to start backing up the truck. So I will be putting together a nice little portfolio analysis of some securities we may want to get into, and I'll let you know more about that as time goes on. But it's looking like I may want to do a little something. I'll let you know. But we did put in a new 52-week low in the NASDAQ futures and the Dow futures and the E-mini S&P 500 futures, but not the Russell My Hustle. All right, not the Russell. The Russell put in a nice little new weekly low, but it did not put in a 52-week low. No, it did not. Bitcoin and Ethereum did, though, but the Russell My Hustle did not. All right, the Russell My Hustle did not. What does that mean? I have no idea. But like you, we're going to find out. So tomorrow morning, we shall see. So be ready. We're going to get it in. And go ahead and smash that like button for me. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can, give nothing back. And I am out. Peace.